Hope you guys are all doing well. This is going to be the part 2 of my TTC journey. This is from August, which is actually the month that I got pregnant. So I have 2 clips from this month. I wish I had filmed more after the point that I did, because not necessarily my mental state, but my thoughts about it kind of changed. Not really changed, but I'll explain more after all the other clips, because I lost a huge chunk of footage. But I'm glad I still have the 2 left. I didn't realize I still had 2. So I'm going to go ahead and flip back to August. I will come back after to go into more detail of what the rest of the month looked like and all of that stuff, which I was planning on doing anyway. If I have to split this up into 3 videos, I'm sorry. But if that's cool with you guys, it's cool with me. I have so much stuff I want to get out and post about TTC stuff. I'm going to go ahead and get into that. And if this has to be a part 3, I'm not even sorry, because if you're TTC, it probably doesn't matter how many videos it's split up into. I didn't really care about that either. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy this, and I will see you guys at the end. Hello everyone, I'm just doing a little check-in. It is, let's see, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. It is cycle day number 6 of cycle 4 or 5. I honestly don't really remember at this point. It's August 2020, so it's been about 7 or 8 months since we started. Like I said, it's been very off and on of trying, so it's not been 7 months straight or 8 months straight, but it's just been off and on. So I just wanted to give a little check-in of how I'm feeling, my thoughts, all that stuff. I don't have the most time, but I'm doing okay. Okay in the better term of the word, because sometimes when you say I'm doing okay, it's okay is not great, but I'm doing okay. And the past few days I've really been trying to work on my mental and emotional health more, because I do have a lot of stuff that I've been doing for physical health, but I've been doing that for a while, and I feel like I have the tendency to not necessarily neglect my emotional health, but just not put as much into it as I know that I should. Sorry, it's really hard to look at the camera with my phone because my phone screen takes up the whole thing. So yeah, I'm trying. I've been listening to a lot of meditations and affirmations and stuff like that, which have really been helping me stay more relaxed. I'm just gonna grab my essential oil because that reminds me to use it more. But I've been trying to use more essential oils and all of that stuff, just stuff to help me stay calm and grounded. Like I said, I've been doing a lot of meditation, a lot of breathing relaxation stuff, and just all of that stuff to try to help stay calm and to give my mind rest, and all of that stuff. And trying not to get so caught up in the what ifs, what if this month doesn't work out again? What if I get a lot of pain this month? What if, I'm trying not to focus on that stuff, because that stuff comes up in my mind anyway, so I'm just trying not to dwell on that or focus on it. So I'm trying to just acknowledge that the thought's there and just let it pass. Which I need to get better about doing, but at least I'm acknowledging that I need to get better at that. So I've been using the app Expectful, which is like a meditation app for like pregnant. Well, they have like stuff for like pregnancy, they have stuff for postpartum, they have stuff for TTC, and now they have stuff for like IVF. So any stage that you're at, they have a set of meditations for. It is an app that you have to like pay for monthly, but I think it's like $5 or $10, and honestly for me it's worth it. So I really like that app. It's really easy to listen to. You don't have to have like it up on your phone constantly, so you can cut your phone off, just plug in your headphones. It's really easy to listen to when going to sleep. You can change the background noise, which I really like. But yeah, it's super relaxing and it really helps. So I'm just trying to like get better about being more conscious of how stressed I am, the tension in my body, my breathing, like all that stuff, and kind of acknowledging more, just acknowledging more about like what I'm feeling and coming to terms with that, and realizing that like it's okay that I feel those things, but I need to like try more to be like more relaxed. So acknowledging it, recognizing why I feel that way, and kind of like trying to change it. So that's the biggest thing. Like I said, I've been taking a lot of different like supplements and stuff like that. Yeah, just trying to stay more relaxed and hoping that that will make a difference, because I feel like stress and tension and all of that stuff probably makes a really big difference that I don't even realize. So definitely working on that. So I know it's super early in this cycle, but I do feel not hopeful, because I'm trying, not that I'm not feeling hopeful, but I'm just trying to be realistic, but also try to stay like positive. So it's kind of a weird mix. But it's a good start. Normally the times that I struggle most in my cycle is like in the 2-week wait time, when most of the time I just know that it didn't happen. So I'm just trying to have a really good start of my cycle to kind of keep that positivity going, because even if it's not this month, I need to try to maintain that and not just fall into the sadness of the disappointment, because that's just going to make me more stressed and all of that stuff. So I would ask for recommendations, but by the time you guys see this video, it's probably all going to like be over for that stuff, because I'm not sure when I'm going to release this again. But yeah, I will catch up with you guys later in the month. Hello everyone, I just wanted to give a quick update. It's cycle day 16, I want to say 16, 15, either 15 or 16. And I have been tracking my like ovulation or like LH progression. So I wanted to just show you what those are currently looking like. So this is the one that I took last night, and it's still considered low, oddly enough. And it could definitely be darker. So it's not quite there yet, but I feel like I will probably get a peak either tonight or like in the morning, but I will probably get one tonight, I'm guessing, which means I will probably ovulate tomorrow, I'm thinking. So I just wanted to give that little update, because this is the first month I've been like using the like ovulation test like every day. And I'm glad that I started when I did, because it has been progressing like very quickly. So as you can see, it went from like literally nothing to then a little something, and then last night it really picked up, and then that was this morning. So you can see the progression like came on really fast. But I just wanted to give a little like update on all of that stuff. Last month I wasn't sure if I ovulated, because I used the Prove strips, and you're not gonna be able to see it on here, but they are over here. Actually, yeah, you can see it. This is the control line, that's the test line. And you can see there's a little bit of a line there, and there shouldn't be if you ovulate. And I wasn't sure if I ovulated because of that. but people also said that they have used it and they still see a tiny bit of a line even when they know that they have ovulated. And I have every signs that I do ovulate. So I don't think that is the issue or anything. So I just wanted to check in real quick, give a little update and all of that stuff. I will say I haven't been having as much pain or as many like ovulation symptoms like I normally do. I've still had like some little like random pelvic pains, but they haven't been as sharp or as bad, so that's good. So yeah, I don't know if the stuff that I've been doing has been helping or what. Also emotionally, I've been a lot more at ease. I've definitely still had like some little bouts of like being nervous or anxious over like worrying that I'm gonna like miss my ovulation and like all of that stuff, and I've had a lot less like anxiety about it though, so that's good. But yeah, I just wanted to check in. Okay, so that was all the footage that I have from previously. I wanted to go ahead and show you guys the breakdown of when I ovulated, because that was really helpful for me. So it was like super helpful to see other people's like line progressions and everything. I might have shown this in the video, but I don't remember. So in the clip you can see the first 4 tests, and then the one with the star is the day that I got my peak, and don't know if you can see it, but it's right there. That was on the 10th of August, and it's hard to tell like on here, but it's definitely not considered a peak, and on my app it was still considered low. So that's super annoying. But I think like from what I can tell, obviously, because I still had a peak and I still ovulated this month, but everyone can have a different peak. So just because some people's gets darker than the control line, like it should, quotations, doesn't mean that everybody's is going to. So if you're tracking your ovulation with the strips, doing all that stuff, and you're not getting a peak, as long as the line starts out as nothing, basically, gets darker, and then like tapers off like that, or similar to that, it's likely that you're ovulating. So don't get too discouraged if you're not seeing a peak, because I was getting super stressed out. I'm like, oh my gosh, what if I'm not ovulating? Like, what if something is keeping me from ovulating? And then we're gonna have to deal with that. But then it started tapering off, and I'm like, oh, so maybe that was my peak. Like I said, this is the month that I did get pregnant, and my LH stayed decently high. So even though it went back down, you can still see that it's way less than the one up there. So I don't know if that's because I did get pregnant or how it would be like any other month. Like I said, this is the first time that I've actually like tracked it every single day. And so I was basically using ovulation tests like a couple days before I started taking pregnancy tests, just to see the progression and everything. Like I was saying with the prove tests, I didn't love them because they still show a line regardless. This was the test that I used that month, and you can still see the tiniest bit of line on it. And if you're TTC, you look for the tiniest line on anything. I did anyway. I don't know about anybody else, but with that, it was hard to tell like if they were working, if they just like always had a line. And from what I've read, there's always a shadow of a line, so they're not super accurate. I would not get them again, honestly. I think the ovulation tests are a better indication, but the prove tests always have a tiny bit of a line on it. Don't love that. So I'm gonna have to make a part 3 of this, so just hold on tight. There's gonna be a third one of these, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.